Hi guys, in this video we're gonna make this beautiful shawlette, or it can be a shawl depending on how many rows you make. It's especially recommended for beginners because the only crochet skills you need is to know the double crochet and chain. So let's start. All right, let me get my yarn. There we go. So we do a slip knot. There we go. And we chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This counts as a double crochet, that's treble in the UK, and chain 1. Then we on the first stitch, in the first chain, we do a double crochet, that's treble in the UK. Here we can put stitch markers to know where the beginning of our shawl is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the second row we double crochet in the same stitch, then chain 1 and make 2 double crochet, that's treble in the UK, twice. There we go. Now on the next row we chain again 4 and we make, that counts as a double crochet, chain 1, then we make 2 more double crochets, that's treble again in the UK, and we work only in the double crochets below. We skip the chain and we make double crochet in the double crochet, and at the end we make 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. There we go. We've made a small grid. Now we chain 4 again and we alternate. One row we make 2 double crochet at the end, and one row we make 3 double crochet. In that way the distribution will be adequate. Okay, so I've made a small sample here to mimic the shawl, and what we need to do in order to weave is take our yarn. We will not work on the column of the grid that is the center, so that's why I've put a stitch mark here to know where not to work, because we will work on one column and not work on one, in order to give space for the rows. So in order to measure, we measure a little bit more than we need in order to make the fringe. And even though we say that we don't actually weave, we actually weave the whole shawl, but not the ends. So we put our yarn underneath like this, and we will need to start weaving. I just need to find my needle. Hi again, so I will repeat the same thing for my needle. I wasn't prepared for that. So we don't work in the center, we work the ones next to it, and we're gonna do 4 columns in the grid of red. We put the yarn underneath in our grid, the allocated space, and we make them all even like as this, and then we put both ends in our yarn needle, so that's a large eye needle, and what we do is we go in the next one in, and then on the next one out, and we do that all the way down. Now this is quite easy and it's very relaxing. Actually, I find it relaxing. There we go in, out, in, and this is one column done. Now let me just adjust this. Okay, now we do another one that will be here. We will have to do 4 of the red ones, 3 of the green ones, and 2 of the white ones. So I will do that. I will do all of them in order for us to proceed with the rows. Okay, I'm back again. So I've weaved all the colors. I have, this is the center. I've done 2 red, in total 4 of the red, in order to have 4 in total. As we progress, you will have to do 4 on each side. Then we have in between each woven column, we miss one, we don't work on one, that we will need those for the rows, the weaving in rows. Then I've done 2 of the white one and 3 of the, there we go, of the green one. Now, in order to do the rows, we look at our shawl and we measure and we leave a little bit extra for the fringe. So we cut our yarn and we put both of the ends in our large eye needle. There we go. And here we go. We're gonna start here. Now I've not worked the last one because I thought it's a bit much to just put one little one. So we go in and we go up, then we go across the green one and in, up and in, up. So that's what we do for 4 rows of the red one. But there's a little trick in order to alternate which holes do we go in or out. There we go. So we go up and down. We ignore completely the columns that have been worked, and we go in and out all across our row. There we go. So we have finished row 1. Row 2 I will do again with red because that's what the pattern calls for, and I will show you what do I mean when that we need to alternate. When do we go in or out in the row, in our grid. There we go. I have my yarn in, and now in this, the first row, we have gone up above the green. In the next row, what we want to do is go below. So we start here and go underneath, and go on top, underneath, on top and underneath, and that will produce, there we go, this will produce this kind of little pluses or T's, and I think that that makes it much more interesting than just do it the same way, all rows. However, you can do it as you wish, but that's what I thought of when I was making the shawl. And that's it really. So we do 4 rows of red, then 2 rows of white, and 3 rows of green, and then we just make the tassels, and that's it. Okay, I hope you like it. Bye.